Hello, I know we've been missing on commentating and we are able to be back. With you today is Lindsay Thomas and Vienna German, and Vienna will be with you the whole game, and I will be leaving for my game a little bit later. We've got a swing for a strike. Number 45 is up for South Canterbury.
I believe it's Chris McConaughey. He's got 2 balls and 2 strikes.
3 balls and 2 strikes. And he is battling up at the plate. Our first inning, both teams worked very well to just get their outs. No runs scored, so we were at the top of the second. Ground ball, really hard hit ground ball. He's able to hold on to it and make the out at first.
Mitchell Finney's been doing that all day. Routine plays at shortstop.
Nothing new for Finney. So that's a quick 3, and we will be returning to the bottom of the second after this. All right, so leading off the bottom of the second for Otago is Jaden Britt. And he also, if I'm correct, is a pickup for Otago coming from Papanui.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Oh, first pitch, hits it deep. Center field. Yeah. To make our first out of the inning.
That's Keon Prentice out there.
Making it look easy.
Yeah. Ben Watts up to bat. Had a good bunt in the last game.
Jackson Watt, that had some nice rice spin to it. Teammate versus teammate in the Canterbury League.
It's been a lot of banter.
I was just about to say that. You hear a lot of chuckling and laughing, especially when they're from the same club team. You reckon they all know each other's?
Pitchers.
Yes, both pitchers.
Catcher Ant Stewart looking in a bit of pain.
Taking the heat from his other teammate.
Also got teammates at first and third.
Mm-hmm.
Both the Callums.
A little off speed. I'd call that a diving play. That was nice, smooth play. Smooth play by the second baseman of South Canterbury, number 23. A ball just in. Up hitting now is number 14, James Matheson. He's also playing right field this game. We've got a strike.
That was that funny off-speed pitch.
The funny pitch. I think that's what he got Ben Watts to swing at too for that ground ball.
That makes the count 2 strikes and 1 ball.
James is attacking every pitch right now. Definitely battling up there. So these jerseys Otago has we haven't seen before either.
No.
Nice pinstripes. Ball low.
I think their new uniforms for South Canterbury too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look nice and fresh
They
too.
are nice.
He threw the funny one. And that strikes
Right
him
in the
out, that
outside
off
corner.
speed. Yeah. You always wonder when there are pickup players and when you have a good amount of them, how teams mesh.
Yeah.
And you heard everyone cheering on Jackson for that pitch. You're
did.
hearing them yell Jaco and all that. So I think the teams are meshing pretty well.
Otago have been loud all morning too.
Yeah.
Don't leave all your left is open.
It's a quick moving game too. We're at the top of the third. Score is 0-0. It's a sunny day out. We welcome the nice breeze. It's a little
do.
bright, that weird brightness. You got to squint a little bit.
It was very hot for a minute, yeah.
Yeah. On Diamond 2, the women are playing in it. I don't think there's a breeze over there. The current game for the women is Southland versus Otago. Unfortunately, I could not tell you the score of that right now. We did hear cheering, so
So something's happening.
exciting
down
things are happening over there.
there. Lindsay can tell you the score of the Canterbury Southland game though.
The first game, Canterbury did win. I am terrible with numbers, so I don't know the numbers, but I know the Red Hawks.
I know we checked in at one point, it was 11-1. Mm-hmm. So
But it's the same thing too. We've got some pickups on every team, and I think that first game we're meshing and figuring it out. So it'll be a good long tournament for everyone.
and Otago played Southland men this morning and won 9-2.
That's a good one too. First pitch from Ben Watts. That's a ball, and he is throwing to number 32, Ricky Minchington. Ricky said, "That's not my pitch." Low and
Yeah, that
in
was
for ball
that
2. Yeah, no, there's that one. It'll be an interesting mix of people who get to see Ben all the time,
Yeah.
and then the people like Richie, who it'll be the first time this year, maybe. Hard swing by Ricky. The count is 2 balls, 1 strike.
I guess some of these Papua Nui players haven't actually seen him all season.
Good point. Wait, that's so true. They actually have seen him last.
Yeah.
Some down movement for that one. So they've seen him about the same amount of times.
Yeah.
It's a hard swing. We've got our first out of the inning. Now the second baseman who made that really great play up the middle, number 23, Kokioshi, is up. Some bright cleats to match the
His
jersey.
bright glove too. Standing right on the inside line.
Yeah. And Ben Watts is a hard throwing pitcher. So he's not afraid of that.
Wow. second base. Jade and Brett with an easy catch and throw. Looks happy about that one. Brings up Callum Bishop. Who I believe is the top of the order.
It's 1, 2, 3 innings. 1, 2, 3. First pitch for a strike. Ooh, hard ball in. Stays fair, and Bishop beats out the run, or the ground ball.
He almost didn't run that one out.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I think he was a little confused what just happened as well. What happened was it bounced extremely high. They're using this dirt really well. First baseman jumps for it and just couldn't quite hold on to it. So we've got a runner at first with number 38 up.
That's Keon Prentice. The center field.
I thought that name sounded familiar. He's already made a play in the outfield.
That's strike one.
Yep. High and out for a ball. Ooh, just missed outside. Even up the middle right now, you're seeing the shortstop turning, talking to the second baseman because we've got to pick up there too. They're making sure everybody's on the same page with the runner at first base. Foul ball. Runner stealing. And he's safe at second. Running to third. Pretty sure that was the third out though, yeah. But it was kind of cool to play out because Bish is the one person that you do always want to watch running the bases because he always picks up that next base. So we did know it was 3 outs, but man, you just want to see what happens next. It's one of those things that the game rewards you, getting to watch people like that play. Ben got the last out though, and we are now at the bottom of the third inning. Zero ball game. This is a tight ball game.
It is.
It's good softball. It's fun to watch.
So we've got 9, 1 and 2 coming up.
You were sitting right here.
No.
Good turnout at the ballpark. Everyone trying to find some shade though, but willing to suffer through the sunburns today.
Everyone following the rules.
Yeah.
This is Logan Herbert.
Leading off the inning. Jackson Watts starting off with the funny pitch, first pitch.
Logan didn't go for it though.
Yeah, ball one.
He's one of many players with a hole in his pants. The ground here is very hard at the moment.
It is really hard. Ground ball hit.
Close
Throw
play at
on the
first
run. Great throw on the run play by their shortstop.
So it's Nelson Yorston, the top of the order.
And I want to say their shortstop is number 32, Ricky. And he's playing deep in the grass, too, and he moved out for that one pretty well.
He did move very far for that.
Oh, that's a hack. That's a hard swing. Foul ball.
It's also interesting to note that they don't actually have a third base coach. It's just Matthew Watts standing over there giving the course.
Oh. There you go. A nice spotted pitch when you're ahead in the count. It's a lot of power he's got at third base. Ooh, the funny pitch again. And Nelson is able to still touch it. You see that ball moving. He didn't give up on that. He was still able to put it in play, and Jackson was able to make the play on that.
He really tried to hold back.
Yeah.
Really good.
Once you commit, he's like, yep, gonna make this work. You gotta love that, though.
Yeah. And as a pitcher, it's still hard to make those plays sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. Having to move to it, be fast, and deciding if you want to
still
throw.
make the throw.
Yeah. Do you like throwing underhand or overhand more when you have to throw to first?
I think sometimes underhand
Strike
just
one.
has to happen.
Yeah. Because you throw underhand so much of it. Yeah. I know. I've seen pitchers jog a little bit and toss it to first base. It's a strike. I was just wondering if they were going to start doing some small ball, especially on such a close game.
Yeah. They had a few successful bunts in the last game, Otago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's so interesting in the men's game because if I were at the corners, I would not want to be charging in at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why they're so good at their bunt game, because they realize we've got a ball. They just realize that some people might be waiting back.
Yeah.
I would. I'd say,
Wait
you
till
can
you've
have
already
it.
put it. Yeah.
Yeah, wait till it's actually down. Oh, nice.
Wee half swing there. Fell in the hole.
Oh, and he's going for it.
Safe at second base. But a very close play.
Fletcher made the most out of that hit. It was the perfect spot. No man's land, and turns it into a double. That's how you put pressure on the defense. And honestly, South Canterbury made a great play. I thought for a second he was going to be out. That was a close play.
Jackson Mott gave him a hug on the way past.
Yeah. Really good at convincing people. That's that hit that no pitcher likes, though.
Yeah, absolutely. You think you got them, and it just falls in that little gap.
And you're like, oh, I did
This
it.
field is all around.
Can't do
Ricky
anything.
actually made a good dive,
Yeah.
but just missed.
Oh, off speed a little bit. Going for the small ball again.
Mitchell Finney hit extremely well in the first game.
Yeah.
A few RBIs.
It's always a good way to start the tournament.
Yeah, always.
Ending this inning with a strikeout. So that takes us back to the top of the fourth coming in. Still 0-0 score. All right, leading off the inning is number 50, Jackson Watt, who's also on the mound today.
He was walked in his first at bat.
Interesting, especially because
Almost four straight balls.
Ben said, I know what you can do. I don't want to mess with it. Let's see if he does it again. Ooh. What's your guess?
Not giving him much.
Yeah. I think that's an automatic next to Vienna.
Yeah.
He's going to pick and choose his battles.
Well, he's got a whole battle ahead of him.
Yeah, a long lineup.
Anthony Stewart after him, and then Callum Muir.
Hard ground ball to second. Jaden's able to make that play. We've got Ant Stewart approaching the plate.
And Stewart's catching today. Another player from Papua Nui.
Ooh, going right at him. Low, low. I could see why he didn't swing at that. Still a strike though.
Yeah.
There's some good strikes, some bad strikes for hitters. First pitch, you don't want that. A little low and in. Ant's taking it to right field, and I think it is going to drop right in front of the right fielder. A nice piece of hitting right there to get on base.
Brings up Callum Muir. It was his birthday yesterday.
That's true.
Ray doesn't want us to tell you how old he is.
You can guess in the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ant's got a runner too. Did his job, gets a runner. And we've got our designated runner is Jalen Johnston. He said, don't worry, Ants. I'll do the tough work here. First pitch, Ben goes right at Callum. Cal's saying some choice words because he knows that too.
There's been a few of those words today.
Well, because Ben, you don't know how many you're going to get from him. Little in. That was a good eye. Good pitch by Ben, just working slightly more in. Good take. There's the nasty low pitch. That's not the funny one, that's the dirty one.
That's just dirty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's actually 3 Wattses playing for Otago right now. There's Ben Watts, who's pitching to Cam Watts, and Matthew Watts on third base.
Wow. Nice defensive swing by
And then
Callum.
Jackson Watt playing for South Canterbury. Callum just said that was a defensive swing. That
Wow.
one?
He must have read my mind. Count us 2 and 2.
It's good when they tell you what they're thinking.
Nice pitch, and that is a strikeout. It's hard when he knows every single one of these Papanui hitters' strengths and weaknesses. He must be feeling pretty good right now about
Yeah.
this. Up next for South Canterbury is number 47, Marcus. Just gets that low corner. We got a strike on that. He went for that bunt. And we've got a strikeout to
That's
end
3
the
outs.
inning. Still 0-0 ball game. Good softball, kind of a pitcher's duel right now, I'd say.
Yeah, it is.
Both pitchers from the same club team, so they said, I want to win this game. How do you think the first run is going to be scored?
I think it'll be a squeeze play.
Oh, you think someone's going to get on and they're going to get them all the way around for a squeeze?
The first run in the other game, the
Is that what
Southland game.
Yeah.
No, it was they stole from first base, got all the way home.
In the same pitch?
Yeah. The throw to second was a little bit off and went out to centre field, and he just kept running.
Wow, that's speed.
Yeah. And that was their only run of the game.
The only run of the game.
Actually, they had a home run in the last inning, so
Oh,
they
wow.
had 2 runs. But
Wow. That's a way to put pressure on the defense. Hitting right now for Otago is number 2, Cameron Watts. And he's just swinging.
they're all swinging hard,
Yeah, they are.
both teams.
It's interesting to see when your first game or two in a tournament, see how aggressive or patient people are, because it could go either way. Some teams might just start swinging at every pitch. Some might just start seeing first pitch strike and then kind of figuring it out, but it looks like they're just ready to jump on in.
Yeah, there's been some really quality at bats actually.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of 2 strikes and then ending up being walked. So,
that is a very quality bat. A lot of frustrated pitchers out there.
yeah. A lot of foul balls.
That was actually very similar with the women's game too. We had long at bats. Calling that for the first out. Yeah, the game for the women's was only 5 innings, and it was still almost 2 hours long, and I think it was just up for everybody just putting up long at bats. All right, up to bat now for Otago is number 11, Matthew Watts. All the Watts are almost hitting back to back to back. Funny pitch, first pitch for ball 1.
Matthew Watts, who's hitting now, was calling the game from third base. so I guess he's just telling himself what to do.
Ball 2.
But he called a very good game at catcher in his last game.
Strike hard and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball up the middle.
Took that funny bounce
Yeah, that was a funny hop.
and under the glove of the shortstop, who was jumping up for it.
Yeah, Ricky doing his best with this, seeing where the ball goes after that. This dirt is ruthless, especially with this wind and heat today. It's just a little bit harder.
Let's go back up by the center field
Yeah.
to be there.
Also,
Leave
that,
Matthew just at first base.
yeah, no, Matt, we got someone on first. First pitch, strike. Ooh, the funny pitch was thrown. He's trying to beat it out. That was very good talk for 2 players that have just joined the team today, you know?
Yeah.
Which of course Koki is already their second baseman, but him and Bish discussing underhand how much time they had to make the play. That was really good. So Otago does have a runner at second, though. That hit did move him.
And brings up Ben Watts.
Here we go. The Dragons pitcher again. First pitch, blown out for a strike. It's a hack right there. That's a hard swing.
It's a good pitch. Got him swinging, one out of the zone.
Yeah.
He's got 2 strikes and no balls.
A little low. Off speed. Oh, is this how it's going to be scored? This first run.
It's heading home.
Otago is on the board.
So not a squeeze play, but a very good hit up the middle.
Ben Watts just poking, like having a nice hit up the middle. You get a good RBI out of that.
Doing his job, now he's got a runner.
Yeah. There you go.
It's number 16, Nathan Hill. On first base.
Swinging hard at that first pitch. And with that, Lindsay, I have to leave, but Vienna, you guys are in good hands with Vienna.
There's another strike. And it's strike 3 for the 3rd out of the inning. We are back at the top of the 5th inning. The game is 1-0 to Otago. And up to bat we have Chris McConaughey for South Canterbury. That first pitch was called a strike, low and outside. At a hard hit foul for 2 strikes. Been really attacking all these batters, trying to get it ahead early in the count. And that on the outside corner for strike 3 and the first out. It brings up their shortstop, Ricky Minchington. Made some good plays at shortstop today. And now in for a hit. That pitch called a strike. That one outside for a ball. That makes the count there 2 balls and 1 strike. Another hard swing. That is strike 2. Another strikeout for Ben Watts there. He's doing very well to get ahead in the count and throw some pitches on the corners to get these strikeouts. This is Kokiyoshi, number 23 for South Canterbury. Hit the ball very hard last time, but straight to second base. Watched that pitch for a ball. Low and inside that one was. Swung hard at that one, but went foul down the line. Which makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that there, a big inning from Ben Watts with 3 strikeouts to defend Otago's 1 run. The South Canterbury boys still having a good time, still having a bit of a laugh as they come out to field. Down only by 1 run in the bottom of the 5th, so still time to get that back. Up to bat here is Logan Herbert at the bottom of Otago's order. A big swing there at a low pitch for strike one. Another big swing, strike two. That one paints the corner there for strike three. And Jackson Watts says, anything Ben Watts can do, I can do too. With a nice strike out there. Brings up Nelson Yorston. Hit hard to shortstop, and shortstop makes a good play, but the first baseman drops the ball there, and Nelson is called safe at first base. Callum Bishop doing the splits there to get the ball, but just comes out of his glove. Their DR there, Nathan Hill, coming out for a run. And Fletcher Dew up to bat. The only left-hander in the Otago lineup. Swings that outside pitch for a strike. Attempted a bunt there and it went foul. That is strike two. Hit that very hard in the right centre gap and has hit the fence on one bounce, and Nathan Hill rounds the bases very quickly and crosses home plate. Bit of a miscommunication and some scores Fletcher Dew on that as well for a in the park home run. It was good base running with a positive result. Jackson coming right back at Mitchell Finney with a strike. Mitchell Finney drives one hard over left field's head, and he's rounding two. He's very quick. It's being sent home. That's two in-park home runs in a row for Otago. One just on the fumble as the left field tried to pick up the ball. Allowed Mitchell to keep running around. Brings up Cam Watts. And the score is now 4-0. Went for that pitch and is a strike. Jackson got him swinging at a high outside pitch, which he fouled off. The count is now 2 strikes and no balls. And got him on that high pitch for the second out of the inning. It's Matt Watts up to bat. Probably hoping to not do what his brother just did. Some big swings coming out of this Otago lineup. Jackson just swapping out the ball here.
What's it tell you when you're on?
Big swing on that change of pace there. That's 2 strikes. Matt Watts looks at that pitch. It's high and outside for a ball. That ball hit hard, but caught by the centre fielder at the fence for out number 3. We are back here at the top of the South Canterbury's lineup with Callum Bishop in the top of the 6th inning. Score is still 4-0 to Otago, with Ben Watts pitching very well. And very big hit from Callum Bishop there, hitting the fence in left field as he settles at third base there. Callum Bishop notoriously very quick on the bases and easily stood up at third on that hit. Brings up to bat Keon Prentice, who's made a few good plays out in centre field. swinging very hard there. That has the count there at 1 ball and 1 strike. With Jackson Watt batting next in the lineup. If you are just tuning in, we have Ben Watts on the mound to brother Cameron Watts catching. We have Nelson Yorston at first base. Catcher hit hard there on that foul ball. We have Jaden Britt at second base and Matthew Watts at third base. Mitchell Finney at shortstop. The count here is still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, sorry, there's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Ben gets him swinging at that pitch. And he is safe at first base. Otago is not very happy with that decision and has asked the umpire to check. As that did score Callum Bishop from third base. That call stays the same. And it brings up Jackson Watt. Grounded out to second at his last at bat. We'll be looking to move that runner. That pitch called a ball. That one also a ball, high and outside.
Is that the stream you get on the TV?
Jackson attempting a bunt there and is caught out by the catcher, Cam Watts. For the first out. Brings up number 43, Anthony Stewart. Who fouls off the first ball for a strike. That pitch a ball. Anthony Stewart showing patience in the batter's box against his Papanui teammate. Kian putting the pressure on the bases. Hard hit ball by Ants there, over centre field's head. And Ants was called out at home, and a good throw by Mitchell Finney. But he did score young Kian Prentice from first base. That makes the game now 4-2 with Callum Muir up to bat. And just one out on the inning. That first pitch is called a ball. And a big hack there, but went foul for strike number 1. Callum holding on that one. His is maybe a bit high, but outside. It was called a ball. A big hit there. Left field makes a good catch in the sun, right at the fence for out number 3. Yeah, we're back in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jaden Brett up to bat for Otago. The score is currently 4 runs to 2. Otago with 4. Jaden Brett shaping up to bunt there, but pitch was a ball. Jaden Brett making some hard contact today. We'll be looking to continue that streak. That one foul. Up on the roof of Canterbury Softball. for a strike. They're just painting the corner on the outside for strike number 2. And he got him swinging for out number 1. Brings up Ben Watts for Otago. The old pitcher duel. That pitch called a strike by the umpire. Got him swinging at that high pitch. A strike 2, well ahead in the count. Fouled that one off over the right field fence. Right, the count is 2 strikes. There are no runners on and 1 out. Another big foul ball. Kids all racing to get that one. Having some long at-bats in this game. Fighting hard. That pitch on the outside. Ben does well to not swing at that. That one hit hard back at Jackson, but then fielded by the second baseman, Kokihoshi, to get him out at first base. Oh, that ball hit hard up the middle. Gives Otago a base runner with 2 down. Logan Herbert up. Hard swing at that one. Catch is really getting pommeled in this game. That's strike 1 for Jackson. Another foul ball. Leaves the count at 2 strikes. A hard hit ball there. And left field makes a nice catch for the third out. Means we're going into the top of the seventh with a 4-2 ball game. For those wanting to know, the next game coming is at 2 p.m. and is Canterbury Red Sox versus South Canterbury, which will be another good game. Ben Watt's still pitching hard. It's his second game today. And it is very hot down here, so he's doing well. Back there, called a ball. That one pumped in there for a strike. Hard swing there for strike 2. This is number 41, Matt Benison. That one nice on the outside for strike 3. Ben Watt's pitching strikeouts after strikeouts today. Springs number 45, Chris McConaughey. First pitch looks like an off speed. Comes in for a ball. Not often Ben has started with 2 balls in the at-bat, but does here. Another ball there. He checked the swing but was safe. Four straight balls there for McConaughey, and he'll board first base. And a DR will come out. Young 39, Jalen Johnston. There's one out here in the top of the 7th. Right there, another ball. His 5th in a row. This here is number 42, Chris Cockburn. He comes back at him with a strike. Count is ball 1, strike 1. That one high for a ball. South Canterbury really showing good patience, not swinging at any balls. A nice pitch for strike 2. Oh. Sorry, that is strike 3. A bit of confusion on the field. That is the 3rd strike for out number 2. Brings up number 9 hitter Koki Hoshi. Stands right on the line. Big swing there. A lot of pitchers will struggle to throw inside to batters. They stand right on the line, but Ben attacking him in there. That one called a strike on the outside. Umpire really liking that outside corner today. That is the 3rd out. That is the ball game. 4-2 to Otago. Thank you all for watching. And come back at 2 o'clock for Canterbury and South Canterbury.